much aware, Dave, that security on farm is very, very important and slack.
Yeah, sometimes I think we have that old mentality that she'll be right, and we're off the main grid or the highway. So.
Yeah, we're on a shingle road, for God's sake. No one's going to come and find us.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case in this day and age. We're seeing an increase in the number of thefts on farm. Not just on farm, civil construction. We've got a lot of diggers and excavators and trucks and sort of things around Canterbury at the moment, around New Zealand, and they're all susceptible to those rat bags out there that want to take advantage of a piece of gear that's not being supervised or it's not locked up.
I mean, there's a business, isn't it? You steal and then you sell. Either that or you sell and then you steal.
Yeah, that's right. It's look, it is a business, and I've heard some of these things are going in containers and being shipped offshore. So yeah, it's a scary proposition for all businesses that have gear lying around in paddocks or on building sites or excavation sites. The important thing is to know where it is.
But the neat thing is, TL Parkers, and here's your advertisement. You've got a solution.
We do. We've got a number of solutions. We talked in the past about radios with GPS on them, and that's a great way of tracking your personnel on the farm and gear. But the simplest solution really for farmers who are worried about quad bikes and trailers and trucks and horse floats and things like that is to bolt a simple GPS device to that vehicle.
Yep.
And if you're away from that vehicle, you might be milking, you might be mustering, you might be in town, you might be up the Marlborough Sound sitting on the beach having a beer.
Or in London watching the rugby.
Watching the rugby. Exactly. Well,
and that's it there.
That's correct. This is the Spot Trace. It's an asset tracker.
If I put that there, you can see a bit of a size of it because that's an SBS pen.
There you go. It is a small device. So it's a device you screw onto the outside of the vehicle or the quad bike, whatever the case may be. It sits there quite happily through rain, hail and snow. And in the event that someone moves that implement or that vehicle, the device will activates itself and it sends you on your cell phone a text saying, I'm moving. And you can track that vehicle or that trailer or that horse float and on your phone or on your iPad or on your PC at home.
So basically, that means that if you're sitting watching on the land on telly,
yes.
and suddenly you see a quad bike's moving, bang, you ring the police.
Correct.
But it tracks it.
Yes, it does, and it sends you it holds that information, so you can fundamentally you can talk to the police and say, look, I can see it moving down State Highway 1 towards Hines. It's on now it's just veered off down this road, and you can keep in contact with that vehicle until such time as the device is disarmed or whatever. If they.
It's a no-brainer.
Look, honestly, it is, and for the price and for the cost, it really is the cheapest option for farmers to make sure that their gear is safe. Well,
so
at least.
What are they worth?
So we're sub $300 for the device itself, and a yearly fee for the what they call the basic plan, which allows you to poll sort of 10-minute, 20-minute sort of cycles. You're looking at around $119 US a year for that device. You can go to what they call an extreme service, which will allow you to poll for 2 minutes. So you've got a 2-minute location, and that's for an extra $99 US a year. So it's a very, very cheap, a cost-effective way of.
Insurance companies must love you.
They do, and really it's one of those devices that's the simplest thing to put on. The batteries last for, well, it's sitting around doing nothing. The batteries should last around 2.5 months. It'll tell you when the battery's going to fail. It'll send you a little message saying, David, I'm starting to feel a bit tired, put some new batteries in, or you can hardwire it straight into the vehicle. So it's always, so once that vehicle's either turned on, you've got the hard wiring as well as the battery backup. Now,
the thing that most people are thinking right now is, yeah, but during the day, your four-wheeler's going all over the place.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that you get grumpy with it, with a text every 20 minutes to say, I'm on the move again? Well,
you can go into the, via your phone, your smartphone, or the PC or iPad, you can adjust the settings on that. It's got a fantastic application on there for you. It's very easy to use. But the other side of that, you know, from a farm health and safety point of view, it's kind of nice to know that the guy that you've just sent up the back of the farm to fix the fence or check some stock or whatever, you can see where that person is, and if the unlikely event there was an emergency or something happened or you didn't know what was happening, you can at least pick up your phone and go, gosh, he's way up there in that gully, and you turn, you know, you could go and look for him and find him asleep under a tree.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was actually going to say that, you know, you sort of drive up there yourself and say, excuse me, I don't pay you to sleep under this tree.
Exactly. I've done that myself a couple of times. Yeah. But no, look, I mean, you know, really, you know, we have a terrible, some terrible situations in New Zealand with farm accidents, and we don't want to talk about it, but it's a reality, and this is just another peace of mind tool for you. So you can use it for that, as well as the fact that if at night time, you know, someone comes in and steals your bike or your whatever.
I think that's the main one, isn't it? It's seriously the fact that people do come in, they do steal stuff. Farmers are notorious for not locking garages and sheds. And not a lot of the sheds are open anyway.
Correct. And look, you know, it's just the way the business runs. It's unfortunate there's these rat bags that will take advantage of farmers, and you know, you can't be manning your equipment 24/7. This will do it for you at a very good price, and you've got that peace of mind. It's fully IP68 rated, so it's waterproof, it's dustproof, it's military specs, so it can handle the day-to-day stuff. It's a peace of mind, a peace of mind kit, really.
And availability, because it's not. I mean, you're based in Canterbury, but
yeah, we can
anyone in the country is going to want to do it.
We can ship anywhere around New Zealand, and the good news is it's the network the global network that utilises. It's 96% coverage globally. Not that you'll be taking your quad bike to Australia, but
well, you said they're shipping them out in containers.
That's correct. That's what they are doing.
Thank you very much indeed,
You're
because
welcome.
that really is a major problem.